Today we're taking our first look at the Horsch Tools Pack from DjGoHam. If you use the Horsch DLC back in Farming Simulator 17, most of this stuff should look familiar to you. Included are 17 different tools and vehicles to make your life on your farm a little bit easier. If you didn't use these back in Farm Sim 17 or 19, don't worry, I'm going to go over each piece of equipment and show you how it works and a couple cool features. So sit back and relax and let's do it. As far as the order goes, they're kind of in a jumbled up order, so we are just going to start at the very top with the drag hose. This is a really big drag hose, 36 meters. It does have a 10 mile per hour max speed, and just like with everything, we have color options. So we have the 82 Studio color palette here, including a custom Horsch red at the top, and then for this one we have a design color for the drag hoses. Those can work with any tanker, however they normally will be attached to this one, the Slurry Tanker 21,000, 210 horsepower at 10 miles an hour as well. This one does not have a unrealistic capacity, though some other things in this pack do. And if you don't want to use the drag hose, well, then you can use an injector. This is a 12 meter, 10 mile per hour, 50 horsepower required. And just like with the other stuff, we have color options for everything. Next is the Horsch Evo 12375. This is a seeder, and currently this is my favorite seeder in Farming Simulator history. I used the heck out of this thing on Lone Oak back in the day, and it's great to see it returning. 320 horsepower, 12 meters at 11 miles an hour. It's direct drill and all that good stuff. Wheel options bring us Trelleborg, Michelin, which are dual tires. Yeah, just go with that. And that is it. Now, of course, we have color options for a lot of stuff. So main color is just going to be the rear setup. Then the first design is going to be the front. Actually, we'll change that to a green just so you can see it. Third design is going to be your ladder there. And then the fifth one right here is, well, I changed it to the same purple, didn't I? There we go. We'll change it up to orange, which, oh, is the wheels on top? I have no idea what this is changing. And then lastly, we have rim colors. Our rim colors at the end of the day. There you go. We also have a vehicle. This is the Lieb PT350. This is a self-propelled sprayer. 36 meter boom, holds 5,000 liters of liquid fertilizer or herbicide. Main speed is going to be 37 miles an hour, but your spraying speed is going to be just 7. Again, same color options here for main design and secondary design. What used to be the biggest fertilizer spreader in the game, the Roush 10,000. We've got sign setups here, so if you want those signs, you can go with it. And then again, color options there, 36 meter spread at 12 miles an hour. This was really neat. This is the shuttle. Now this hooks up, I believe, via either telehandler or front loader. We don't have the combinations on here. 2.2 thousand liter capacity, and that's going to hold basically everything. This is really nice for filling up your seeders or your fertilizer spreader, something like that. It's very cool. Likewise, we had the shuttle 8,000. This was for liquids, and we actually have an unrealistic capacity on here. Super cool there. I believe that's 1,000,000 liters. Rock and roll, man. Another shuttle is the Seed Tender. This is the 10T. Different color options here. At 10,000 liter capacity, no unrealistic capacities on this one. And both of those last two will hook up to the transport trailer right here. Again, color options for all the good stuff. This one weighs 2 tons, but there's really nothing special about it. Also, those pieces double as semi-trailer attachments, which is very cool. Another liquid tanker. This is the Slurry Tender 21,000. Again, 21,000 liters on here. Hooks up via semi-truck. And how about some planters? First one's the Maestro SW 1675. 12 meter spread at 11 miles an hour, 9,000 liters. It's going to be for seed and solid fertilizer. And secondly, we have the Maestro SW 24. This is 18 meters, so a little bit bigger. 9,000 liter capacity, 270 horsepower at 11 miles an hour. And this one also seed and solid fertilizer. And an auger wagon. This is the Titan 34 UW, 34,000 liter capacity on there. We can jump that up to 500,000 or 1,000,000 if you want to. So some things have unrealistic capacities, some don't. 280 horsepower as I mentioned, and then we have all of our color options. Now we do have a rim color option here as well, because if you don't want crawler tracks, you can go with a standard wheel setup. Another seeder, this is the Soto 12 SC, holds 10,000 liters and it's 300 horsepower, 12 meters, and 9 miles an hour. We also have all of our color options, so again, change them to what you want. It's going to be seed and solid fertilizer. Lastly, we have a couple cool ones. This is the Flegel DHKA. This is not a Horsch branded piece of equipment, and we could change up a few different things. So we can go with the Transformer setup there on the side. This is a reduced cargo drop height, ideal for road and field. lowest ground pressure, enormous load capacity. Now, we have some very cool stuff here. So we have a design setup. It's going to be your cover, and then rim colors, of course, are rim colors. Now, this also works with this, the trailer lift. What this does, takes your semi-trailers and lifts them off the ground, which is really, really cool. I'll show you how it works. So let's start with this. Now, I don't know exactly why you would need to use this, but I'm guessing if you're in the field and maybe you don't want a lot of compaction on your field, something like that, well, it's nice to have a really, really wide pickup, and that's exactly what this wide track setup. Same reason that you would use tracks on a tractor like a 9R, 8RX, something like that. Or 9RX, you know what I mean. If I can get this thing backed up into here straight on, we'll be able to show you exactly how this works. But turns out I'm a bit crap at backing up right now. There we go. Got it. Back it up all the way. And there it is. So now we've got everything set up. So we have way less compaction and all that good stuff. The great thing is we still have full control over our semi-trailer, which is very neat. And if you're curious, yes, it will also work with other semi-trailers. However, you can see the tracks are off the ground there. Yeah, so I would probably just utilize this with the trailer that it comes with. Now, keeping the semi-trailer theme going, we'll just kind of show you guys a few other things. So here is one of the Horsch trailers. This is the semi-truck version. You can see how small it is, even on the back of the MAN. And as mentioned, we've got a couple shuttles over here. So naturally, these are not just going to hook up. Now, granted, used to they did, if you could pull up right beside them, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case anymore. Granted, that's not the case with anything in Farming Simulator. So you want to make sure you get something to pick these up. I would normally use some type of loader, but, well, let's be honest, ain't nobody got time for that. There you go. Hook it up. We have full setup here for everything that we need. It's just one of the coolest things. So this is actually set up like an auger wagon, so any of your auger wagon crops will fit perfectly there. And then we can detach and it just kind of pops off, which is super cool. And it also will hook up to this, the little tender. Boop, put it on there, hook up, and we're good to go. Likewise, if you've got your liquid tanker here, you could put that on the back as well. These are kind of meant for the MAN, at least back in the day they were. They'll work with them all, but I would definitely just recommend use this truck. Base game one, be good to go. And if you need to see it, we'll go ahead and hook up here so you could see the shuttle actually working in the back. And to be fair, this is a pretty killer little setup here. Next, we'll take a sneaky peek at our seeders and planters. So as you saw, we have 2 seeders and 2 planters. And my biggest question here is going to be, direct drill? Yay? Nay? Let's take a look. Starting with the Evo 12. So we hook up to this one and we can see we have 5,000 liters of seed and 5,000 liters of solid fertilizer. This is the unfolded state, and when you lower it, brings the wings down and then drops. I don't know if that's right or not, but hey, I don't, it's just me. This is direct drill, so we're good there. Then we've got the Certo 12SC. Taking a look at this one, seeds are going to be 6,000 and solid fertilizers 4,000. So still holds 10,000 liters, it's just a little bit different. Drop it down and go forward, and you can see, yes, we have direct drill. And into planter category, we have the Maestro SW16. Taking a look at this one, 2,000 liters of seed, 7,000 liters of fertilizer, and you might remember this one from 17 and 19. It didn't use all that. Need to unfold. Already unfolded. Leave me alone. Going forward, do we have direct drill? Yes, we do. I don't know if this used to direct drill or not, but it certainly does now. And lastly, the Maestro 24. Let's hook up to it, taking a look at everything. So 2,000 liters of seed, 7,000 liters of fertilizer, exactly like the other Maestro. We'll wait, get everything unfolded, drop it down, and turn it on. Do we have direct drill? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh yeah. Now we get into the fertilizer, which is very, very cool. Let's back up over here, and we're gonna pick up our first piece. This is the solid fertilizer. I love this because it was just this chunky little dude on tracks, which is awesome. We'll open it up here. We can do solid fertilizer only. No lime on this one, which is a little unfortunate, but hey, we've never had lime in it before, so what do you expect? Let's fly off of this little thing right here, turn it on, and there you go. It used to be the biggest fertilizer in the game. Now we get some slurry options. So let's just fill up with slurry. It's going to be 21,000 liters, so we're not going all out wild and crazy. Just a normal little setup here. Hook up, boom, got it. All right, here is our direct injector. We'll drop it down, turn it on, and drive forward. So it's on. Do I need to turn the tank on as well? I do need to turn the tank on as well. All right, so make sure you guys do that. And also, because the slurry we can activate double application rate. Now we go half the speed, but we only have to go through the field once. Likewise, we come over here to the drag hose and hook up to that as well. Wabam! I know it looked a little bit big and the tank looks a little bit small on the menu. However, it actually fits perfectly, which is great news. We'll go ahead and unfold this. Ooh-wee! Look at that big old spread. It doesn't look like we can change up the working width on here. I know you can on some, but not this one. This is so massive. That's so dumb. Let's drop it down and go. We don't really have to do much else. We can also activate the double application rate on here if you want to, and it may work a little bit better for you doing double application with this rather than the smaller one. Now I can't really back up to this one, so we'll have to jump out and jump into it. This is the Horsch Lieb, one that we haven't seen in a while. So we have front wheel steering, all wheel steering, and then that is it. So no rear wheel, no crab, nothing like that, though I don't think you would need that anyway. When we unfold, the wheels automatically space themselves out, so we don't have to do that anymore. And well, it doesn't look like we can do that anyway, so it is what it is. We'll have to pull over a little bit all of this. While we do that, let's fill this up. It's going to be, what's that, 5,000 liters, liquid fertilizer, herbicide. Turn it on, rock and roll. I mean, it's a cool sprayer, man. The only thing is it goes a little bit slow, but I think that's more of a me complaint than a complaint about the mod. There's two other things we haven't shown off yet. First one is going to be the shuttle. I have questions about this one. And I think the last one is this guy. Yeah, we'll show that first because I can't imagine it's going to be much different than any other auger wagon that we've got. Open the cover, extend the pipe. Yeah, that's about it. And then fill it up with wheat and bring it over here and dump it on the ground. For my next trick, I will attempt to pick something up. We're going to be using a few different things. We have a front loader. We're going to get a wheel loader for no reason other than just for fun, I think. And then we need to get a telehandler. Let's go electric, boogie, oogie, oogie. And finally, let's go with a skid steer. Turn that off. Down. One of these should work perfectly fine. However, I don't know which one of them actually works to pick this up. And I also don't know if ADub Modding snuck his way in to making this a little bit different. Okay, well, we know front loaders don't work. Now on to the Kloss wheel loader. Fail. I'm gonna go for the skid steer next just because I think I know the answer at this point, but I like to have a little bit of fun and live dangerously. Very dangerous. Well, unless it uses a forage harvester, I think we've exhausted most plausible options. And there we go. So you can fill this up with all kinds of stuff. Actually, pig food's not a bad idea. Sit here, open the cover up. There you go. And it should work like a regular trailer. As a matter of fact, I'm going to fill this up with wheat and bring it up as it should unload. So I don't have a force unload button. At least I don't think I do. Nope, no force unload button, which means that this should work like a trailer. So let's find that out. Let's raise this up. It should dump into this if it does. Yeah. Please? Get out of there. Come on. Oh boy. Well, let's be honest. I'm probably doing something wrong, so let's just move forward. Yay. And taking a look, it looks like that is everything. What an absolute unit that this mod pack is. Super duper cool. Very excited to see this heading our way for all platforms very soon on the endgame mod up for Farm Sim 22. Big shouty outy to ADub Modding for letting me borrow this DLC, borrow this pack to show you guys ahead of time. We'll have to send it back to him though. It's not how that works at all. I hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a like, get subscribed, join the GoHam fam, do the notification dance. That way you never miss whatever's next. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you later.